I was in the EDL from 2009 till 2014. I blame myself. I made the wrong decisions, and now I'm hoping to put them decisions right to help other people to prevent them making them decisions.
I think everyone has the ability to change their life around and deserves the chance to be able to turn their life around. Come on through, Ivan.
Right, thank you. I want something positive, because I was in the EDL for 5 years, so I got this tattoo. Now, I don't really want that one covered up because I look at that and see how far I've come from my new journey. So I want someone that resembles positivity in the new me. Was a bit lonely, I guess, a bit withdrawn. Yeah, I was bringing up 2 kids on my own, and seeing many friends in town. I sort of distanced myself because I was staying in looking after the kids. So when I first got my Facebook years ago, that was my social life. So that's how I found a voice and how I found friends. And when I found my voice with EDL, I found somewhere I belonged. I turned proper anti-Islam. I just thought all immigrants would just come here to take our jobs. I was good at was finding the stories that made people angry, because it was easy. It's hard to explain the rush you get. It's like the drug of choice. When I done my first demonstration, it was the atmosphere. It's like going on a football away day with your mates, and the atmosphere was good. I can't really describe it. It's just one of them feelings that you don't sort of forget either. Something changed inside me. I just couldn't do it anymore, if you know what I mean.
It's going to be like looking at your arm with no hair on it, mate.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
It's going to be weird. When I first heard about Ivan's story, I was interested. It's definitely a topic that is currently everywhere, and I wanted to know more about him. It will grow back, I promise.
Yeah, that's right, it's cool. The tattoo I'm going to get is going to be a positive one. Just a few words on my arm. There's more that brings us together than divides us. That's my story in a nutshell.
Feel dizzy, lightheaded?
Yeah.
Let me know. Scream and shout if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
But don't move.
No one.
Ready to ink it up?
For what started changing my mind was, I was shopping in Norwich with my kids. I see a couple of Muslim women with headscarves on, and from the town I'm from, we didn't really see that. So a bit intrigued, I guess. I followed them up some stairs. They went into a room. I knocked on the window, and everybody looked round, and then this Muslim man come out and sort of said, what was I doing there? I sort of said, well, I'm English Defence League. Maybe I think I'd like to have a chat with you about a few things. He challenged my views. He gave me another way to look at things. Instead of looking down the blinkered view I had, he gave me a bit of the bigger picture to look at. We just agreed to meet and have coffee for a couple of hours every 2 weeks. And slowly, after talking for a while, it's where it got a bit scary, because I started finding common ground with him.
Yeah.
And when you find a common ground, sort of trust and friendships form. So then it was a bit weird for me back then.
Yeah.
It was a bit surreal, yeah. It was a big choice to leave, because that was everything I wanted. 5 years ago, that was everything. I found myself, when I left, I found myself back in square one, at home with the kids. Not really, friends kind of thing anymore, because when you leave an organisation like that, a lot of people turn against you because they think you're leaving for, especially with me, with talking to Muslims, you can understand that people were a bit confused with why I was leaving, but I understood my misguided hate. Once you take responsibility for yourself, life changes. You stop blaming people, and only you can change, nobody can make you change.
definitely. Right, Ivan, we are all done. So I'm just going to finish wiping it off and then we will get you up and you can have a look at it in the mirror.
Wow.
There you go.
See, that's where I was, this is where I am now. So my tattoos have actually got meaning now. My work nowadays is just giving talks about my story, preventing people making the mistakes I did, and talk about all forms of extremism and the groups involved. Sending a positive message. Coming out of the movement, you sort of hardened your heart up a bit, and now meeting the people, talking to people, I've got a heart again now. My heart's softened up. I have feelings now, do you know what I mean? Where I suppose I blocked a lot of feeling out because I didn't think I deserved to be happy or I didn't deserve this. Now I'm starting to believe in myself, and that's the best bit, is once you believe in yourself, anything's possible. If you like my story, I want you to take one thing away from it, and that's not to stereotype people and start opening dialogue with people.